Hey guys, this channel is specially dedicated to my fellow Spartans, obstacle course racers, and all who want to get involved and make a positive change in their lives. Welcome to EARNitOCR. I'm Joe Ruple, a man with a mission, and goals that will prove to the world that going from shame to fame in the obstacle course racing world is possible. I'm not just going to tell you stories about my current progress. I'm going to show you in detail exactly what I've done, what I do now, and what I plan on doing to achieve EARNitOCR Athlete status in the OCR World today. Each week, you'll have full access to a new detailed video with instructions of how to become an EARNitOCR Athlete by showing you everything possible to become successful in OCR. My advice is based on personal experience, not a hand-down of ideas from already elite high school, college, and professional athletes who turn into elite OCR athletes and expect everyone to be at that level. Let's not forget all the years these current elite OCR athletes have spent training at the elite level in their main sports such as cross-country, sprinting, soccer, mountain running prior to the OCR career. If you listen to their advice and daily exercise routines, you'll notice that they don't teach you how they became elite prior to obstacle course racing. They tend to forget about the inexperienced athlete.
Now don't get me wrong, the elites are where they're at today because they are the best of the best.
What about the people who are just starting out? What about the kids? Should they run those elite 10 to 20 miles a day? Absolutely not. I offer advice that does everything possible to try and prevent injuries because I know what it's like to go through the recovery process. My focus, on the other hand, is mostly geared towards three types of people and oriented towards both men, women, and kid athletes in an easy, understandable language without all those acronyms and abbreviations that only the advanced and elite athletes understand. The first type of people are the beginners. A beginner has maybe seen a Spartan race ad, but has no real idea what an OCR is, no idea how to diet or exercise, and sometimes goes to the gym with no game plan and especially no cardio. Regardless of their lack of knowledge, the beginner has the want or need to start something that will change their lives for the best. If a beginner competed in a Spartan race, they would place no better than the top 30% overall. An intermediate is someone who thinks they have a clue, such as someone who knows what OCR is, or maybe they've done a couple. The intermediate goes to the gym a few days a week, plays basketball, racquetball, or other non-distance running sports for cardio. They rarely eat healthy, but want to make a positive change and become something great in life. They would place in the top 11% to 29% overall in a Spartan race. The advanced athlete is someone who already knows what they're doing, but can't seem to improve to the elite level. They're so close to OCR fame, but yet so far away, and need a way to push through to become great. A few tweaks in lifestyle, diet, and exercise will take care of this problem, and a podium finish can be in the near future. The advanced athlete has done a bunch of OCRs, is comfortable with the terrain, obstacles, and atmosphere, but they would place in the top 2% to 10% overall in a Spartan race. Some of the subjects that I'll be discussing with you are nutrition, what I eat, how to prepare it, and how to save money when shopping. Supplements, everything I take for pre, during, and after workout, and the best prices to buy them. Weight training exercise. Running and cardio, how to master obstacles and build them. Races and venues, which will include mountain races and stadium races. Mental game, motivation, and regret. Injury and illness. OCR gear and proper attire. Embarrassing athletic moments. Greatest accomplishments. Trophies, awards, goals, becoming great. Tips and tricks, latest OCR news, interviews and crazy questions. What is being an EARNitOCR athlete? Being an EARNitOCR athlete is earning your way from shame to fame in the obstacle course racing world. Whether you need that extra motivational push, that custom OCR exercise routine, that nutrition advice, or simply want to get involved in something to better your health and well-being, then being an EARNitOCR athlete is for you. So how did I get involved in obstacle course racing? Where was my first race? And what are my current goals? Well, we never know the twists and turns that are about to come in our lives. It seems like a blur of bad coincidences when these changes happen. One day I'm a baseball player, then bam, injury. Then another day I'm a professional wrestler, then bam, surgery. Another day I'm a triathlete, then bam, surgery. And recently a bodybuilder, bam, another injury. For me, these life changes happen, regardless if we want them to or not. So we just need to accept it and develop a plan to work through it and start over. Giving up is not an option, because I have a deep desire to succeed and be the best. After healing from my bodybuilding injury in late 2013, I was a bit mentally distressed with the in and out of shape lifestyle that bodybuilding presents. So I changed my routine, which at that time directed me to obstacle course racing after seeing a Spartan race video on the internet. Ever since changing my routine from lifting heavy weights to obstacle course training, I feel more physically fit than I've been in my entire life. It's amazing how training for obstacle course racing transforms your body, just as bodybuilding does. Although I'm not as muscularly defined now as I was during bodybuilding, due to my carbohydrate intake now being much higher, but I'm not too far off. It goes to show you that lifting heavy isn't necessary to have a good physique. Who knew I would be training for OCRs, leaving all my hard-earned personal heavy lifting records behind? I only asked myself this question once. Was it worth the change? And the answer was simple. Yes. Prior to my first Spartan sprint at Tuxedo, New York on May 31st, 2014, I trained the way I knew how, which was back to the old heavy lifting. I truly believed that heavy lifting would prepare me for obstacle course racing, and this was the worst choice I've ever made. Without any doubt in my mind, I told my wife Maggie, I'll come in the top 200. So, I began Tuxedo with a seemed-to-be long mountain hill climb, which was the beginning of the end for me, unprepared. How could this be? How did I come in 1,140th place overall, 926th of all the men, with a terrible time of 1 hour and 53 minutes and 7 seconds? Hell, it was only 4.5 miles. Despite the fact I spilled every ounce of energy in that race, and was more embarrassed than anything, I needed to redeem myself and try again. But this time I would figure out exactly what to do to better myself in the OCR world. After tons of research, watching videos, reading, studying elite racers, studying the courses and competition, I began to work more on my cardio, pushing aside bodybuilding training and focusing more on CrossFit obstacle-oriented training. I suddenly realized that I was really beginning to feel in great shape, not just strong. I built most of the obstacles right in my backyard, bought or built all the OCR gear, and was determined to become successful in the OCR world. So I properly trained, researched, raced, learned from my mistakes, and practiced all my flaws to earn current status of an OCR shame to fame athlete. Well, the fame part is my goal, but not too far away. After that dreadful Tuxedo Spartan sprint and countless hours of training, my OCR results thereafter continued to improve dramatically. Again, I'm a man with a mission, willing to help others earn OCR improvement, success, and simply lead a healthy lifestyle. Watch how I do it, learn from me, and improve with me. I've played every sport one can think of, and nothing compares to the intensity and self-rewarding aspect as obstacle course racing does. Competition is fierce and loaded with different types of athletes, from runners, crossfitters, sprinters, and lifters, which is more than enough reason to work extra hard each day to better my abilities. With EARNitOCR, I take all my previous sports, my bodybuilding, and new OCR running training knowledge and pack it into a program that gets me ready for races. My first race was an embarrassment, but never again. I'm on a mission to become an OCR Podium finisher, nothing less. I will work hard and earn it. I will achieve this accomplishment and become an EARNitOCR shame to fame athlete. I will help the beginners start out, the intermediates improve, and the advanced put the finishing touches on their skills. follow my journey, or even join me in my quest. At this time, I'm currently training for the Spartan Sprint in Atlanta, Georgia on March 7, 2015. I began training for Atlanta the day after my Fenway Park Spartan Stadium Sprint on November 15, 2014. I've set a 2.5-year goal, which started 8 months ago, since my first terrible race at Tuxedo, New York, and my progress since then is right on schedule. This year, I'll be racing all open group OCRs. In 2016 season, I will race all elite and achieve a podium finish. I'll be posting a breakdown of my shame to fame OCR results from my previous races soon. My goal for Atlanta is to qualify for the OCR Championships in October 2015 in Ohio, which means I must come in the top 20 of my age group. So who's with me? If so, subscribe. Ask questions, provide feedback, and let the world know that you want to accomplish something great, so you're held accountable for it. Follow me and you will succeed. Follow and join my journey to the podium. Be an EARNitOCR athlete and be proud of going from worst to first. Email me at EARNitOCR@hotmail.com. Also, follow and like me on Facebook, Joe Ruple, EARNitOCR fan page. Thanks for watching EARNitOCR with Joe Ruple. Time to get started.